If you've walked down Oxford Street or another high street in a major city, you may have spotted American candy stores.
Yes, but now candy is being linked to criminality, or sweets, we say in the UK, not candy. Candy is very American. But candy and souvenir tourist shops have been accused of being at the centre of a tax evasion scam. And a recent raid by police and trading standards seized an estimated £215,000 of suspected safe and unsafe goods, with the Met Police declaring on Twitter that, quote, playtime is over.
Indeed. Well, what impact will these raids have? And is there a serious problem with crime and candy? Joining us now to discuss this is Peter Kirkham, former Metropolitan Police Service Senior Investigator. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
So what is going on here? I mean, the police have seized so much of this contraband, and it seems that these stores that people thought were for candy may be actually for something else.
Yeah, the candy is a front. It's what they're there selling. You might ask yourself, the number of them, why this sudden popularity of American candy, particularly in the likes of Oxford Street and other tourist hotspots around London. It's the latest in a long-running saga, really. Previously, they were the souvenir shops, selling Union Jack mugs and all the rest of it. They are suspected, some of them, are suspected of being linked to dodgy business practice for a start, but also laundering criminal proceeds from other types of crime. They've been under a bit of pressure for some time, but the difficulty is, as with many things around this sort of area of crime, it's not the police to police it. It's other agencies such as Trading Standards and Companies House and the Department of Business and such like.
And it really does affect everybody, because they have been accused of evading £8 million in business rates, for example. And of course, we know business rates go to the council, and you know we rely on our local councils for our crucial services. So how are we going to stop this? Because if the police, it does seem like they are doing something, but clearly these people are evading the police, and they're clearly evading councils as well. So who's going to step in to put a stop to it?
Well, the difficulty is the police service hasn't got enough officers to do what it should be doing anyway, so the things that are their day job, if you like. So they have no spare capacity to take on something like this. And the Trading Standards departments, Companies House, enforcement departments, they're not funded properly either. And if you don't fund enforcement bodies properly, then, you know, while the cat's away, the mice will play, and they do. What they do with the rates thing is that they'll form a company that'll be in the name of one particular company, and then they'll liquidate that company and take it on in a different company name, and so it just rolls on every year or so. And that's really difficult to catch up with. It needs changes to company law, and it needs changes around the registration of directors and such like.